Hello, Virgo. Hope you guys are keeping well. We are going to get you a general reading done today. Thank you guys for spending your time here. Hope you guys have been keeping good and safe and well. All right, let's see. Virgo, we're just going to see what comes out for you, what you need to know, and then we're going to grab you an oracle message. So only take this if it resonates, please. Don't make it fit if it's not your story. All right, I've already pre-shuffled the cards pretty good that we'll be using today, so we're not going to spend too much time doing that. Your first card, Virgo. Wow. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here with the 10 of Swords. Painful. Okay. So you're going through a major ending right now, something that feels almost like a betrayal. It could be a betrayal. It could be something that's, oops. Whoa. Look at the 2 of Cups there, you guys. This could be in regards to love. The only one that showed itself was the 2 of Cups, so I feel like I want to take it. 2 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a ending. It could be a partnership. It doesn't have to be love. The 2 of Cups does talk about partnerships, union. So take that however it resonates for you. It could be someone you're married to. It could be significant other, or it could be a business partner even for some of you. Could even be a family member, somebody that you have a deep history with. There's definitely love. There was mutual respect. You can see the 2 of them are sharing that cup of emotions and the heart in between you, but something has ended. It's a very painful ending too. Let's see. It's your third card. This one wanted to come out. Oh my gosh, the 5 of Cups, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so Virgo. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. We've got Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And on the other end, we have the Star, Aquarius energy. Yeah, you're healing from something major right now. I also see the 2 of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You've been ignoring the elephant in the room. I feel like you've been hiding from your intuition. There could be a block in communication right now, or just a block in your own decision making. You're at a crossroads here. It's like a stalemate. You've taken a pause. And I feel like you've been trying to ignore the truth of this situation here, you know, because it's very painful to accept, or because it's painful to say out loud. Let me see if I could just move this up a bit. Okay, so Virgo, I do see very difficult energy here, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. This is, pardon me, the 5 of Cups too, by the way, is regrets. It's talking about, oh my gosh, I just saw the Tower. Yeah, this could be involving a home. It could be involving, it's something shocking. It's something that's just come out of left field. I feel like you weren't expecting this, but the 5 of Cups is very, very sad energy. You're focusing on the spilt milk. You're focusing on those 3 cups. The emotions cannot be poured back in. So I feel like with those 2 cups still standing up behind you, you have the potential for love or partnership again, but you're ignoring it right now because you're so fixated on the past, the regrets, feeling very sad about something that did not work out. Now, sometimes things don't work out because it's not meant to work out, right? Like, this is something you could have really poured your heart into, really tried to make work. Pardon me. There's this energy here of being very generous with your time, your energy, your resources, really pouring into others, giving to people, really being, you know, like, this is like a card of charity where you're trying to keep things balanced. You can see those Libra scales right there, the justice scales. Something you've been giving to or pouring yourself into, people have been taking and not reciprocating that. This could also be telling me to tell you to look for help, look for support if you're in need of it, whether it's a financial struggle that you're going through or just a painful struggle, because I see you here, your only major arcana to show up other than the Tower that just peeked through is the Star. This talks about healing. This talks about leaving it up to the universe, leaving it up to God, whoever you believe in. You're pouring out your emotions and you're letting it go. You're saying, I'm letting it go. I'm ready for 100% healing and whatever's to come from this healing. But I see you staying very hopeful, okay? That with the Star, you're staying very hopeful that something will turn out, something will move for the better, move in the direction for the better. So let's clarify these. Pardon me. Oh my gosh, your cards are just flying out. You could be feeling like things are just coming at you. Okay, I'm going to take this card only because it showed itself. I'm not going to look at the others. This is the 7 of Cups. Okay, this is confusion. This is almost living in like a fantasy land. Like you could have really tried to make things, romanticize things, you know, not wanting the ending to come, not wanting this betrayal to hit. Now, whether it's you've betrayed someone or somebody's betrayed you, it's directly linked to this Two of Cups. So I don't know, there's a sense of regret, sadness, melancholy. And there's a lot of emotions here, I have to say. With the Seven of Cups, there's all these different opportunities in these cups. And again, when you have all these options in front of you, it's hard to know which is the best option. Do you go with your heart? You know, do you go for success? Whatever the cup is offering you, I feel like you need to be very careful not to try to do all these things at the same time or try to pick everything all at once. That can lead to burnout. That can lead to overthinking and putting you in a nightmare. Pardon me. I don't know. I feel like you've been romanticizing something here, trying to make it work, but in regards to love, partnership, if it's a business, it's something that you feel betrayed by. You feel like your mind is just fatigued, over fatigued. The Seven of Cups brings in illusions, confusion, fantasizing, romanticizing, too many options, too many things to choose from emotionally. So whatever choice was made here, it triggered a 10 of Swords. Whatever fantasy that you've been living in with a partnership, it's put 10 swords in your back. Okay, so whether you want to see it or not, I feel like maybe that's what the regret is, that you didn't see it sooner. What is this Two of Cups? And can we just get one card? I don't want these cards flying out. Let's pull one card for the Two of Cups. Wow, look at that. Okay, you guys, this is... Yeah, I see it. Look at all the cups here, first of all. I just want you to be visually understanding this. I feel like you're being very nostalgic. It's very hard for you to let go of this person or this partnership. It's attached to your past. There's a sense of family, a sense of comfort here. It's like you've got the Six of Cups to the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups. You've got them all here. It's like this person could be from childhood. They could be somebody that you have a long history with. It could even be family. But I see you really trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt several times. But something here, it's like they've flown off in a different direction with someone else. There's two birds, two crows flying in a different direction, and you've been left behind to kind of sit in nostalgia, sit in the memories of the past. And I feel like it really hurts you to think back on that. And you can see the three cups that are spilt there. Maybe it's those two crows leaving and the third cup is yours. I don't know. Pardon me. There's something very sad about this energy. And I feel like this is directly because you've been giving to a situation that has not been pouring back into you. At some time, at some point, there was equal give and take. There was equal respect, equal love, but there's some sort of illusion or fantasizing, romanticizing how the past used to be, when in reality, something major shifted here. I feel like there is a realization that things were not in balance anymore. Let's see, what's this Six of Pentacles here? Oh, you know what? We didn't do the Five of Cups. Sorry about that. Let's do the Five of Cups. What's this regret? What's this sadness? You're definitely feeling nostalgic. Yeah, hermit mode. There you are, Virgo. So right now you're alone. You're spending a lot of time in silence, alone by yourself, really reflecting. You're looking for that inner wisdom, that inner light, the meaning of why did all this have to happen? And you can see the lantern. He's shining the light on the truth, on the direction of which you need to take. And look at the star right there, you guys. The star, this hermit mode, you could be in this energy right now where you feel very alone, isolated, but this is necessary for you to see the truth about your reality, to see the truth about what direction you need to go in. This is necessary. This is a necessary time of isolation. That star is leading you to healing. There's that star, okay? You're recognizing something here that needs to be healed. It's painful, no doubt. Let's see what this, and look at that, the Hierophant Taurus. That's a marriage, that's a partnership, that's a belief system. That's something you've committed yourself to. I feel like you now need to commit yourself to yourself. You need to commit to your healing. You need to commit to your alone time. Look at that, the Three of Cups. There's those Three of Cups that are poured out. This could be related to family. Now, it could be a friend that turned into love. I don't know what it is, but there's this energy of, look at the threes, you guys. You've been the person, I'm sensing it's you, Virgo, who's been giving and people just soaking it up, taking from you. Look at them eating all the love that you give, all the time you spend. They just take, okay, but nobody is reciprocating that. I feel like you're in charge here. So while you feel very good to give and to nurture and take care of these people, whether it's children, spouse, whatever, I feel like there's this energy of feeling drained, betrayed by it, because you've been giving and you haven't been receiving the same in return. At one point, you felt very good to do this, but I feel like there's something here that's reminding you that you need to almost put yourself back in the driver's seat for yourself. You need to trust in your intuition here, okay? Sit in the silence if you can. If you need a time away from children or need time away from a spouse or from a job, you need to disconnect. Even if it's likely you have children, maybe if you have just even an afternoon off, something that will allow you to really sit and contemplate where that lantern, where that shining light, what it's shining the truth on. You need to trust your own intuition, your own counsel here. So Virgo, this is very much so a very big betrayal. There's a major ending here. We saw the Tower, but your first card being the Ten of Swords is extremely significant, telling me that you're in deep pain. Look at this. I was going to clarify the star. Look at the star being clarified with the sun. This is absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. You got the Nine of Cups, you guys, with the sun, Leo energy, Pisces. So first of all, these are two major arcanas. After the storm comes the sun, okay? You're in the darkest feeling here of still being hopeful, still having faith, but there's an energy of releasing it to the universe, releasing this. Whatever pain you've been going through, I feel like you're letting it go. You're looking for healing. And the sun comes in and brings in that warmth again. It brings in the clarity that you've been looking for. It gives you this freedom to fly in a new direction. And you can see yourself with that red ribbon just saying, I'm going after what it is I want. And you end up sitting in a single energy, the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. You got two wish fulfillment cards here. The star is a wish fulfillment. So I feel like you could be either going through a divorce, a separation, a breakup. There's something here, terminating a contract perhaps, that makes you feel very, very exhausted mentally. You feel betrayed. You feel confused. You feel like you can't see straight through your thoughts, through the fog of your emotions. And it's directly tied to love, the love you've given to people involved. And it's tied to your past. Okay, there's regrets, there's sadness, there's melancholy, there's alone time, there's isolation, a time to reflect. And you could be feeling very cold right now, like alone, but it's required because I feel like the more you give, the more you end up in this Ten of Swords. So it's really telling you here to release what you've been doing. Change something. We saw the Tower card. It's coming as a big shock to others, to yourself, but it brings in that happiness that you've been lacking, the happiness that you need. Okay, all these cards of cups, which are our emotions, the only one that's positive really here is the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. And not to say the Seven isn't positive, but it's just a sense of being stuck in the past, not allowing yourself to move on from something to the past because you feel loyal to it, or you feel obligated not to turn your back on someone from the past. They could be making you feel very confused, but the sun is warming things up for you. The sun is bringing clarity for you to see the truth of the matter. Okay, so while you're in this stormy emotional weather, just know it is going to transfer into the sun. Could be around eclipse season. Now, whenever the next eclipse is, this is accomplishment, emotional fulfillment on your own. Okay, you're taking a stance, you're disconnecting from this partnership, and you're standing on your own 2 feet. You're going to be very proud of yourself. This is a very positive last card to see. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, the Ace of Pentacles. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Look at that. You're seeing past the fog now, okay? Those clouds have pushed out of the way of the pentacle. You see the pentacle, you're grabbing the pentacle. You're not allowing this new opportunity to pass you by. This is really beautiful, you guys. This is a rebuilding of your stability, your material world, whether it's a new business opportunity, a new home, a new car, a new way of respecting yourself. There's something here that's really shedding light on your material world. Okay, let's get you your oracle card of advice. Let's see. Message of advice for Virgo, please. This one wanted to come out. Participate. And look at the greenery. Do not confuse intention with entitlement. The entitlement to demand from the world leaves you with nothing. The world is rich and so are you. Oh, wow. Let's reel it back in. Do not confuse intention with entitlement. So because you have good intentions, because you have the intention to help nurture people, to give generously from your heart, whether it's your time, your energy, your money, you have good intention. It says don't confuse, that's the confusion, intention with entitlement. You almost expect someone to give you that same respect, that same reciprocity. This is a card of reciprocal energy. The entitlement to demand from the world leaves you with nothing. Leaves you with nothing. Leaves you with nothing but hurt emotions, isolation. The world is rich and so are you. You know that. You know, you're still hopeful. You know that there's still more out there for you. You just have to wake up and see it and go after it. Wow. Virgo, I hope this helped you. If you liked that, please do give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment, and I will see you guys soon. You take care.